Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this special Thursday evening live stream here from home. We're not at the Springs tonight. We're not at City Walk tonight. We're back home. We're going to do an interview tonight. We got Steven delivering the magic in the house tonight. One of my good friends, Coloradan. He's a little stuck out there in the West right now. Uh, I'm sure he misses Disney World, though. So we're going to talk to him tonight, get some insight on to who Steven is. We're going to talk about his channel some tonight. That's all we have planned tonight. We're not doing Q&A tonight. No Q&A this week. We'll get back to Q&A next week. So before we get started, if you haven't already, make sure you smash the thumbs up button. If you're not already, hit tongue-tied. Hit subscribe. Ring that bell icon so you know when I go live or post a new video in the future. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Those links are in the description down below. And if you feel so inclined, you can donate to the channel in two ways. You can either send a PayPal at paypal.me/MyDisneyWorldFix, or you can hit the super chat icon, the little dollar icon in the chat field below. Thank you to all who do. So let's see who we got here. We got Sheer Nuts. We got Kim Stolworthy. My dad's in here. So welcome, everyone. Now, there's a lot of people on tonight. I don't know how many people are going to see this live or how many people are going to end up watching this on the replay. I think Corey Meets World is live tonight. I know Tanya is live right now. Jen is live right now. And Living in Diz, our good friends over there, Corey and his family are live also with their Thursday trivia. So there's a lot happening right now. So if you want to watch this on replay, feel free. But make sure you give one of the other creators that are live right now some love too. So, with that said, let's go ahead and bring in Steven and get this interview started. And whoop, boop, there he is. Hey, Steven.
Hey, guys. Hey, y'all.
Hey, Marguerite.
Hopefully you guys can hear me okay.
I can hear you okay.
I can't see no chat. How do I see chat?
I don't think you can on the web version or the mobile version.
Nope. That sucks.
All right.
I can't see anything you guys are saying. I'm sorry, you guys. Hi, anybody, everybody.
All right. So, Steven, you ready for this? I reached out to you about 2 or 3 weeks ago now.
Yep.
And at the time, we didn't think we were going to be able to do it because you told me you work on Tuesdays.
Unfortunately.
And then me and you just got to talking, and we just came up with this idea of doing a special Thursday stream instead. You're one day off of the week.
Literally is. I work 6 days a week. It's not bad. I mean, especially during the epidemic, it's what helps me get my money for Disney. So I want to be fully reopened.
Oh, we're all looking forward to it. Yeah. So I was there at Disney Springs yesterday. So
I did see. Well, I saw it pop up, but I was at work, so I wasn't able to jump in or anything.
Let's see. Everyone that was live yesterday. Let's see. I wasn't live at Disney Springs yesterday. I was live at City Walk 2 days ago.
Okay.
Living in Diz was live yesterday. Tanya was live for a little bit yesterday. Jen was live yesterday. Corey Meets World. The usuals.
Right. Quite a bit of people.
Spokesman, I don't think went live yesterday. I think he stayed home.
Actually live right now too.
Is Chris live right now?
At least he was. Was.
All right, so shall we hop into the fun here? Let's get into the stream or the interview.
Let's do it.
You ready? You're in the figurative hot seat, but in this case, you're kind of walking, so I guess you're on the hot road.
The hot road, yes, the hot walk.
All right, so first and foremost, introduce yourself, buddy.
Well, you guys, if you haven't met me yet or seen any of my streams, I'm Steven, delivering the magic. I've been streaming for a couple years. Well, it's been about a couple years. I'm losing breath. I haven't taken a walk in a while, you guys. So I've been streaming for a couple years. I originally started just watching live streams, watching like Jen before she was Earsome Emporium. See and Tanya before she was that crazy Disney lady. Who else was I watching? Spokesman. Then I started vlogging once I was actually making the money to actually come to Disney. So I was like, cool, I can actually do something I like. Something I wanted to go back to Disney for years. It'd been, 16, 14 years before I went back to Disney, before I met you guys. I think it was. But, so I started vlogging after that. I was like, I'm going to try live streaming. And here I am, live streaming, well, except for the last 6 months because the epidemic, and I've been working a lot. Business has gotten really busy at my Disney. Busy.
Disney.
Busy. Busy at my job. And we're actually, I can't believe how busy we actually got since this epidemic hit us. It's tragic. And I honestly hope everybody's safe and staying healthy. Because it's crazy out there. But yeah. It's about how everything for me when it comes to my channel. I try to do things out here for Colorado, but I tried doing the aquarium out here. Man, that sucked. With all that water around, it ate signal like crazy.
Oh my gosh. I mean, even just now walking around your neighborhood, you're starting and stopping occasionally. So
I believe it. I apologize for that, you guys.
nah, don't worry about it. We know our home home data signals are never as good as Disney.
It's true. It's very true.
So
that, and I'm like walking right next to a canyon. I wanted to walk in a canyon, but if that was the case, I would have completely lost you guys.
So we got questions in the stream. We'll get to the questions in the chat at the end. So guys, hold on to your question. Make sure you get ready to repost it at the end of the stream. You're going to face the gauntlet of the chat later. In the meantime, Amy's here, AJC Magic TV.
Hey, Amy.
All right. So let's talk quickly about your YouTube channel. When and why did you start it?
Well, I honestly wasn't sure if I wanted to start it at first. Because I'm very camera shy. Well, was very camera shy. It took me a lot of those live streams to actually lose the whole camera shyness. So, but it all started watching Jen and all of them back in the day, just live streaming and all that good stuff. And then the vlogging, then I just started the streaming. I don't really have a big reason why, especially with Disney. It was just Disney because I love Disney. And I knew I was going back. I figured I was going to do a lot more than just Disney, but since I'm always busy, God. Busy. That's twice. It's twice I said that.
I love it.
Oh man!
Just gonna make you're just gonna make merch with Disney as the hashtag
Hashtag Disney. I'm gonna have to trademark that.
I'm busy at Disney. Hashtag Disney.
That's right. That's right. But it just literally started just watching everybody else's live streams. It got me more into trying to be more, I guess, open about myself, being out there, being less shy. Because even when I was around a group of people, I really wouldn't talk. I didn't know what to say. And all of this helped me get through all that. So I think it was more of to help me through a block of being less shy around people is the reason why I mainly started this. And it helped a lot.
See, what I love about your streams, and I don't think I've ever told you this before, but what I love about your streams is that you just go about your normal day at Disney, and the stream just happens to follow. It's not, oh, I'm doing this because of the stream. You're just having your regular normal day at Disney, and the stream happens to be there. The stream is just tagging along.
I mean, I know, I like doing stuff that the stream likes to do. I mean, if it's within the time limit, because I mean, usually, especially last time I was with Heather and all that, and we already had everything planned that whole time. But yeah, I usually have everything planned beforehand. It just seems it's easier on me. And if there's time, which usually I try to make time, I'm at Disney until it closes every single time. So there's always time as long as the ride is still open.
You're like me. Is it open? Okay, let's go. Let's keep going.
Exactly.
Oh, Mel's here. Mel's here.
Hey, Mel.
All right. So when was your first trip to Walt Disney World?
Oh boy, first trip to Walt Disney World. I'm pretty sure I was too young to remember. But I was an infant when my parents first took me. I don't think it was Disney World. I think they took me to Disneyland first, and then it was Disney World. So, yeah, I honestly could not say how old I was when I went to Disney World first. But I do remember growing up that we literally went to Disney World one part of the year, Disneyland another part of the year. Kind of like what I'm doing with Disney World, where I usually go 2 to 3 times a year. So kind of the same concept.
The thing is that next time you go to Disneyland, hopefully I'm able to go too. That's all I'm gonna
I
say.
want a lot of us to be able to go, just like the whole group. That'd be awesome.
I think with the whole virus thing, Tanya's trip in August is up in the air right now.
Oh, that's right. She's going, isn't she?
Yep. Supposed to be going in August.
Well, keep your fingers crossed. But
I am. My fingers are crossed for her. No one wants to miss out on a trip to the happiest place on earth. Even if they live in the backyard of the most magical place on earth.
Right. I personally don't think that I will go as soon as it opens myself, only because I live with family, elderly people, helping my parents out and all that stuff. So I'm keeping it safe. I would hate to come back with the coronavirus and something happened to my father. I would never forgive myself for that.
I don't blame you for wanting to play it safe.
Got to.
So the next question on the list is, what do the Disney parks mean to you?
Oh, they mean like my whole life. Not really, but they mean a lot to me. I mean, I grew up with Disney. Disney has been a part of my life since I was a child. I mean, Fox and the Hound, if you guys don't know me yet or well enough, I love Fox and the Hound. One of the saddest Disney movies I ever seen, in my opinion, and by far the greatest. But Disney has always been a part of me, and Disney parks, just when you're at the park, it just makes it seem more alive, especially even though the characters are obviously in costume and all that. It just makes it seem more alive when you're there compared to just watching a movie, in my opinion. But it's just like they say, it's the most magical place on earth.
I agree. I mean, I've definitely missed the parks while they've been closed because, like we were saying, you live out in Colorado. You only get to come a few times a year, so I know I'm spoiled by me getting to go pretty much daily when the parks are open. I know I'm spoiled, but in my opinion, that just makes it, in its own way, harder on me because I've gone from going every day to not being able to go at all, just at the drop of a hat. So.
Yeah, that would suck, honestly. I don't think I'd be able to. I'd be sad every day. Like, I'd be driving by it every single day.
Here's what I did last time when I was leaving the Springs. Because obviously the Springs closes at 9 o'clock. It closed at 10 o'clock last night, So it closed at night. So I made sure I went on a grand loop tour of the property before I left. I saw the castle lit up at night for the first time since March 15th.
Ooh. Okay.
I saw Spaceship Earth lit up at night for the first time since March. Saw Tower Terror lit up. The only icon I did not see last night before I came home was the Tree of Life because that's in the dead center of the park.
True. That'd be cool if you could still see it though.
Yeah. But I did see the other three from the road and it was just like, man, I missed this.
I wouldn't have been able to help myself. I would have stopped and taken pictures.
I had a security guard behind me. I
Yeah,
couldn't have
then never
stopped.
mind. No, don't stop.
Hey, Taylor. So, anyway, let's see. So, with that in mind, what's your most cherished park memory? Your most cherished park memory?
Most cherished park memory. Let's see. God, there's so many times I was out there. I mean, obviously, any single time I went to the park with my family was a cherished moment.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, like every single time. Like that, I'll always cherish that, no matter what. So there's not really, I can't say like there's actually a specific moment per se.
No.
That would be.
Well, if you don't have it,
it's just every single one of them were.
There. Hey, that's a good answer too. You don't have to pick out a specific memory. Just, like for me, one of my most cherished recent memories, like there's so many. Obviously, you go often enough, you get quite a few built up in cherished moments. But one of my favorites was our night with you, me, and Heather at the party.
Oh, the Christmas party?
Yeah.
I am so upset that video got straight up banned worldwide all because of a Miley Cyrus song. And since it's over 6 hours long, I can't go back and edit the video so everybody
You lost
can see
that stream?
I lost the entire stream. I can watch it, obviously, and show it to people, but yeah, I can't do anything with it now.
I go back and watch my vlog from the Christmas party this last year because it was filmed over 2 nights. One was the night I was with you and Heather. The other night I was with my best friend James, and so I edited it together in a way that it's just seamless. It looks like it was filmed over one night. But there's this one scene where you appear on the stream and you're laughing at my blooper from before. The blooper that never made it in.
No. Oh. Okay. Let's see. But I guess if we're going to talk about like most recent cherished memories, I'd literally have to say like that and just literally meeting all of you guys. Because, I mean, you guys made being out there like unbelievably awesome. Like meeting y'all, it's like really fun hanging out with everybody, like every single time.
You literally can't go to the park alone.
I mean, I can, but
I mean, if you were to specifically say, "Hey, I want to go solo this day," you could, but you couldn't on your just naturally without specifically requesting it go on your own.
I would have to think about it really hard. Be like, should I go alone? Should I?
Nah, it's more fun with friends.
Yeah. It's so much more fun with friends. It really is.
And didn't you talk Heather into riding
Expedition Everest? Oh, that one too. I got her to ride both of those with me, and now she loves both of them.
I don't know if she's done Rock and Roller Coaster since you left, though. I don't know.
Well, I honestly don't know. I'm starting to get a little whippy.
All right, so that's your most cherished. What is your funniest park memory?
My funniest park memory. Well, I would have to say, in all honesty, it was when Justin and I, it was one of the first times him and I met. We rode Expedition Everest, and it became a ritual because we rode it so many times. And then that night, it started raining at Disney Springs, and we were so stoked. We didn't have an umbrella or anything like that with us.
Oh, no.
And we were running between every place we could to hide from the rain. But needless to say, it didn't work out too well. We got drenched pretty well. It was funny, But oh man, we got drenched. I don't want to do that ever again. That's what made me always make sure I brought an umbrella with me after that every single time.
Mel just put in the chat when Steven dropped his scotch outside his room door.
I did that. Was that the
Apparently
night
you
I
did,
was staying at the Dolphin?
Oh no, I don't.
If that was when I was staying at the Dolphin, I remember that. Well, I don't remember dropping that, but I vaguely remember that night. Yeah, that was a. I'm glad I wasn't streaming that night. Let's just say that.
Mel also said when Steven repeated his room number 5 times on the same stream.
I definitely don't remember that. I know I have a couple times, but I don't remember it 5 times in one stream.
Oh my gosh. Mel apparently remembers more than you do. She said it was your birthday.
Wasn't that the night that wasn't the night that I drank all that scotch, was it? I don't remember. I know I drank a lot that day. In all honesty, it was my birthday. Of course. I didn't even stream on my birthday.
So we got a couple people coming over from Living in Diz stream. Hey, David and Essie, and hey, Steph. Welcome over.
Hey, guys.
So, I will actually be at the Living in Diz household in English tomorrow night. So I'm heading to the Varies. All right. So, just looking at my notes. What is your favorite park?
My favorite park, I would have to say it's gonna be Animal Kingdom. In all honesty,
I've heard a lot of people, surprisingly to me, say Animal Kingdom. I mean, I get the park. I love the park, but I just don't love it as much as I do the others.
I personally like it because the whole jungle aspect, the safari. I like the fact they have the reservation of saving the animals. I love the rides because Expedition Everest is like one of my favorite rides on property. That and
Mel
also
said,
you got.
Mel said your funniest moments are when you're drunk.
Thanks, Mel. Thanks.
Anyway, you were saying.
But I mean, like, just the whole everything, the whole outlay, what they did with the whole park itself, and with Pandora lighting up at night with luminescence, like it's beautiful. You don't really have that at the other parks. I mean, I'd say Epcot is pretty beautiful at night, though. If I'm going to be honest, Epcot is pretty beautiful at night. Well, they're all really beautiful at night. What am I saying? But all in all,
they're all beautiful at night.
They are all real beautiful.
They're beautiful during the day. They're beautiful at night. I think I've told you this before. But my favorite part to be in at sunset is Epcot, though. Just being in World Showcase, looking at sunset.
Okay, why is that?
Just the sunset on World Showcase Lagoon.
Okay.
With Swan and Dolphin off in the distance. That it makes such a beautiful view. And then you get if you frame it just right, you can get the torch in it too, and that just makes it even better.
I like that.
$3 super sticker from Living in Diz. Thank you, Living in Diz.
Thanks, Living in Diz.
All right. So what's your favorite land at the Magic Kingdom?
My favorite land at the Magic Kingdom is probably going to have to be... I want to say Adventureland, but I'm kind of having second thoughts on that because it's also, I like Tomorrowland because I like Space Mountain, but I also like Pirates.
Sounds like a toss-up.
It really is. Like I'm really having to think about that one.
I'm the same way with Tomorrowland and Frontierland. Those are my top two.
If I'm gonna have to say between the two, I'm gonna have to say Adventureland.
Okay. Andrea Spike said, "OMG, Steven," in all caps.
Hey, Andrea, how you doing?
I'm repeating the
it's
chat
me.
to you because you can't see it right
see.
now. So I'm repeating chat to you. All right. So you haven't ridden Rise of the Resistance yet, so we'll take that into consideration with this next question. What is your favorite ride in all of Disney World, excluding Flight of Passage and Rise of the Resistance?
Well, yeah, because obviously I've rode Flight of Passage.
Because a lot of people will say either one of those two. I'm just like, okay, I get that they're the most technologically and impressive rides, but come on, which one's really your favorite here?
True. All right.
Ooh, he's thinking
Honestly,
hard.
I am.
Let's see if this helps you. Mine is Splash Mountain.
I know yours is Splash Mountain.
Tanya's is Slinky Dog Dash.
I'm gonna have to say it's Rock and Roller Coaster.
Very respectable answer.
Because it's always a toss-up between. Oh, what? Sorry, go ahead.
I don't know what it is. Anytime I get an on-ride photo on that ride, it comes out looking absolutely horrible, but for some reason yours always come out looking good.
I don't know what to say.
It does. But then again, in general, my on-ride photos never look all that good.
I personally don't like taking photos. I don't feel photogenic enough to be taking photos. Yet here I am live streaming.
But you got that majestic beard going there, though.
That's right. Soon it's going to look like a wizard's beard to watch.
You're just going to show up at Disney World one day, about 2 or 3 years from now, with your beard down to your knee, and be like, "What's up, guys?
What's going on? I haven't seen you guys in a while."
Just throw it over your shoulder.
That's right.
All right, so let's go back into Disney's history here. What is one attraction, show, or parade you never got to experience at Walt Disney World, but you wish you could have, and why?
I'm trying to think of some of the past shows.
Like, for example, for me, I never got to see Wishes.
I don't think I've gotten to see Wishes, actually, either. Yeah, I never got to see Wishes. I honestly don't know which one I would have to say. Because like I said, it'd been 14 years since I've been to Disney. I never had followed it until I started watching the Disney live streams again. So I don't know. I didn't really look up all the shows that I had missed in those 14 years that I hadn't been back.
Oh, I
Now
have looked up extensively. I have looked up extensively all the things I missed in the. Let's see, between my last visit as a kid and my first visit as an adult was a span of about, let's see, about 10 years, 10, 11 years. Okay. And I miss a lot in those 10 or 11 years.
Well, yeah, because they change a lot over the years. I mean, they've had quite a few shows, especially at both Disneyland and Disney World.
Mm-hmm. I'm just hoping to make it out to Disneyland in time to catch World of Color.
Yes, that's one. That would be one. If I miss that, I'll be super sad.
I know. I'm going to be the same way. I wanted to see Disneyland Forever as well, but I missed that.
I don't think I heard of that one yet. I'll have to look that one up.
It was part of their 60th anniversary celebration.
Oh, okay. It's getting a little
All
chilly
right.
out here.
Dude, it's late May, almost June, and it's getting chilly.
The wind out here, yeah. I live in a canyon, pretty much. If I could turn the camera, I would show you.
All right, so describe your ideal day at Walt Disney World. What is the ideal schedule from beginning to end for you, if you could do it?
If I could, well, I mean, I've already done all the mountains. I already was able to do that. So that's one feat already done. That was one. But for me,
you could always try for what I did one time, which is ride every single ride in Magic Kingdom in one day.
Ooh, that'd be fun. That'd be a hard one. Or, let's see. Be nice to get one of, well, I know it's impossible to get one of each, like Flight of Passage, a Slinky Dog Dash, and like all those tier ones. That'd be a nice one to do, but obviously you can't do that.
Well, I think all the rides at Hollywood Studios now, except like 3, are in tier 2.
2, yeah.
I think the only thing in tier 1 now is Slinky, Rise of the Resistance, isn't it? What 3 is it?
Yeah.
It'll be in tier 1 once I guess.
Oh yeah, I know Rockin' Roller Coaster. I don't think Rockin' is one of them.
Falcon's there. Slinky is there.
Yeah. Wait, did they finally bring in Fast Pass for the Falcon?
They did.
Oh. See,
like the last 2 weeks. The last 2 weeks the parks were open. It had Fast Pass. Mel, are you still here? You can tell us what the tiers are.
Yeah, she would know pretty well.
All right. Anyway, so your ideal day at Disney.
Ideal day at yeah. Well, got sidetracked. Ideal day at Disney. You know, in all honesty, it'd be able to catch like, let's see. I guess one of each type of show, if that were possible. You know, from like if you're able to get there in the morning, catch like whatever the first show is at like Magic Kingdom, then jump over to like another park and catch whatever a favorite show that you wanted to catch over there, and then jump to the other park, to like all 4 parks. I don't think you could do it all in one day, but that'd be a one feat.
Oh, that's right. She's right. Tier 1 at Hollywood Studios: Slinky Dog Dash, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, and Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. That's tier 1.
Makes sense. That makes sense.
So everything else, Rock and Roller Coaster and Tower of Terror included, are tier 2.
Okay.
Fantasmic's tier 2 as well. Nice. I'm much like this Fast Pass tier setup.
I do. Okay, well in that case, then it would be being able to ride Space Mountain, and then go over to Animal Kingdom, and then ride Expedition Everest, and then go back over to Hollywood Studios, and then ride Rock and Roller Coaster. I did say Space Mountain, didn't I? First.
I think you did.
Yeah, Space Mountain.
Of course, Space Mountain's implied, though. You can't have a good day at Disney without where you're park hopping and not do Space Mountain.
Exactly.
I was rewatching part 2 of my all-day stream last night, and the first thing I did in part 2 was I went over to Tomorrowland and rode Space Mountain, and I'm just like, oh man, I forgot what this was like, and it's only been 2 months. Come on, Disney, I don't need to be forgetting you this much.
Can't forget that ride. Never forget that ride.
I'm just looking forward to walking through those doors again now and hearing my favorite tomorrow. Because I think I've told you this. The Tomorrowland area audio loop is my favorite audio loop in all the parks.
That's definitely one of my favorite. I can't disagree with that. I can't say which one of those would be my favorite, but that's definitely one of them.
The marketplace at Disney Springs is another one of my favorites.
I think
So I
Disney
got to hear
Springs has some of my favorite.
The marketplace side of the complex, where pin trading is and all that,
Right.
the audio loop in that area, that is hands down one of my favorites as well. And I got to hear it last night, and I did not want to move because it was my first time hearing it in over 2 months.
Right. Man, I can't wait to hear that music again, though, honestly.
Oh, it's waiting. All right. So, what's your favorite Disney movie? Live action, animated?
Well, I
The
kind
only
of
thing
said
that-
that at the beginning.
Fox and the Hound.
Yep, Fox and the Hound. Fox and the Hound is by
Why?
far my favorite Disney movie.
What
It's
about it makes
just-
it your favorite, though?
It's the whole storyline, the whole premise behind it. Like, it doesn't matter who you are, what you are. Technically, in this case, it doesn't matter what color you are, or however you want to look at it based on the movie. There's always a way to be friends. Like, you can look past everything else, and just you can make things work. Always be friends, or become best friends in their case.
Okay, so what is your favorite live action Disney movie? And let's stick with the main Disney label here because we'll get into its subsidiaries in a minute.
Okay. Favorite live action Disney movie? At this point, I'd have to say Aladdin.
The live action Aladdin?
Yeah, live action Aladdin is my favorite Disney movie right now. I love the whole soundtrack. Will Smith is honestly he's one of my favorite actors. He's really funny. He's talented.
I honestly like Speechless. Speechless was actually pretty good.
I have not seen that yet.
No, Speechless, the song off of the live action Aladdin.
Oh, I thought
Jasmine
you were
song.
talking about a Disney. Yes, I thought
No.
you were talking about another type of movie. It's like,
No.
that one come out. Okay.
No, Jasmine song.
Yes, that is a good one. Across the street here. Second.
Yeah, and look both ways before you cross.
I just don't want to put my mask on because there's people walking around. So go to the other side of the street.
All right, so anyone who's watched your streams or has gotten to know you knows you're a Star Wars fan.
Oh yeah.
So, what is your favorite film in the Skywalker saga?
I would have to say The Rise of Skywalker. Honestly,
Episode 9. Nice.
yes. That honestly, out of all of them, I mean,
Out of all 9 films.
Yep. Well, out of the Skywalker saga, yeah. That's honestly one of my favorites, but that's my favorite right now. But out of all Star Wars movies, it's definitely A New Hope.
Okay, there you go.
And that's part of the
A New
Skywalker
Hope.
saga, too.
Yeah, because the Skywalker saga is the 9 episodic films.
Exactly.
So, episode 4. Nice.
Yes.
My personal favorite is episode 3. I don't know if I told you that. Revenge of the Sith is my personal favorite.
Think you did. I'm sorry, but that is a good movie. Maul was a great character.
All right. So, what is your favorite moment in the Star Wars universe?
Favorite moment in the Star Wars universe? Oh, man. Can this be even based on the Clone Wars, TV series, Mandalorian, and all that?
Just because it's what most people know, let's stick with the Skywalker saga.
Okay. In that case,
We're just gonna,
Favorite
for any of the Star
scene.
Wars questions, we're gonna stick with the Skywalker saga, just because that's what most people know.
Okay.
Not many people know all the extended universe and the TV shows and all that.
True. Okay. Well, favorite scene, huh? So many. Honestly, I'd have to say I'm on a kind of in between these two scenes, and they were in the Clone Wars episodes or movies, and it's the scene between Palpatine and Yoda, or Yoda and Lord. Oh, what's his? I forgot his name.
Tyrannus?
Well, essentially, yes. But the one who
Count
cut
Dooku?
off, yeah, Count Dooku, yes.
Yeah, Lord Tyrannus.
Yes. But them, so it's between those two scenes, like, because they had some of the best scenes, honestly, in those movies, in the Clone Wars.
$20 super chat from Chase Ross. Thank you for the super sticker, man.
Ooh, wow.
All right. So, who's your favorite Star Wars character?
My favorite Star Wars character. Ooh. Can it be Sith or Jedi?
Yeah.
Rebel? Anybody?
Whoever you want. Whoever you want.
And you said it has to be in the Skywalker saga. I was about to say something outside the Skywalker saga, like my all-time favorite character. But if it's going to be in the Skywalker saga, I'd say Mace Windu, honestly. Mace Windu was
that purple
one
saber
bad
something to
guy.
admire.
Yeah. He was very strong, honestly. He could have taken out the Emperor if Anakin wouldn't have stepped in and got involved.
That's very funny, Dad. My dad's in the chat. He said y'all keep that money rolling and I get 10%.
That's funny.
Anyway, my favorite character is Anakin. You know, Anakin and Vader combined, because they're the same person basically. I just like his arc from his innocence to his fall into his redemption. Just his entire arc makes him my favorite.
I mean, he does have a good arc. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Which makes me excited for when they do the Anakin series. If Hayden Christensen comes back as Anakin, that will be awesome.
I really think that Hayden Christensen gets more hate than he deserves.
Yeah. I never really paid attention to what he really did. I know he just did something stupid. And then everybody didn't like him, and then it lost his career for a while. His last movie after that was Jumper.
All right, so let's move on to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. You watch the Marvel movies, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so what's your favorite in the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
My favorite in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's a toss between Deadpool and Guardians of the Galaxy.
Those are great contrasts.
That's a really hard one between those two, because I really love both of those. I'm going to have to say Guardians of the Galaxy, in all honesty. And the reason why I say that is because those movies actually show and bring out more emotion than what Deadpool does. Deadpool is just all comedy. Like, it's not really an emotional movie outside of comedy. You actually get all the feels when you watch Guardians of the Galaxy.
And they got a cool show at Epcot.
Yes.
Which I believe we're being robbed of this year because of COVID-19 dengue. All right. So we all know you're eventually going to return to the parks once they reopen, and it's safe to.
Oh, yeah.
So any general plan of when that's going to be?
Well, so it depends on when they reopen. So if they reopen, I heard. Let's face it this way. So Universal Studios is getting ready to reopen. So that means that Disney World will follow suit, more than likely. So if that happens, I'll base it off of like if any cases, like if the cases in the coronavirus like start going back up, or if they start dropping. If they start going back up, obviously I gotta be safe. And sorry, if they start dropping, then obviously be like, okay, it's safe to actually be like, it's a little bit more safe to be out there. I might actually consider it. But I'm hoping at least at the max by Halloween, if anything.
Oh yeah. Because me and you did the Christmas party last year. We need to do the Halloween party this year.
Yes.
And I'll go ahead and reveal my age on stream. It means nothing to me. I turned 30 this October, and I'm planning on a Halloween party to celebrate my 30th birthday. So,
oh, there you go.
I'm hoping that as many of my friends as possible can be there, including you. So,
I'm hoping so. Well, let's keep our fingers crossed. Just hope that this epidemic at least slows down, or goes down.
Oh,
at least they find a actual cure.
I'd be happy with just some sort of treatment for it that brings the death count down. That
Kind of
makes
like the flu.
Kind of takes the sting out of the virus as a result.
Yes, something would be nice.
Yep. All right. So we've come to the rapid fire. I warned you about these.
Oh, you did. Oh boy.
All right. So how this works is I'm going to give you a list, an either or option. We're going to go on through them. You give me just a word, and then we'll. Well, you know how an either or works. So.
Right.
All right. Ready?
Yes.
Let's see. Hold on. Wait. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Dog coming at me. Hold on.
Okay. I got
hold on.
12 of these when you're ready.
Puppy.
I got 12 of these.
It's okay. Hold on, you guys. There's a dog at me. He came running across the street at me. Just got to show no fear.
All right. When you're ready, I got 12 of these.
All right, hold on, you guys.
All right, while we wait for, while we let Steven get safe. Okay, you safe now?
Should be. I mean, I don't think the dog was going to attack. I think it was more curious.
You don't exactly see people walking around with gimbals very much in Colorado.
No, you really
don't.
I'm sure. And a giant headset on. Silly dog.
All right. Silly dog. Tricks are for kids.
Exactly.
All right. So here we go. Rapid fire. You ready?
Let's do this.
All right. And go. Happily ever after or wishes?
Happily ever after.
Illuminations or Epcot forever?
Illuminations.
Fantasmic or the Star Wars Spectacular?
Fantasmic. Which is weird for me to say.
Oh yeah. Trolley Show or Dapper Dan's?
Dapper Dan's.
Mickey's Not So Scary or Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party?
Mickey's Not So Scary.
Polynesian or Grand Floridian?
Oh, Grand Floridian.
Monorail or Skyliner?
Monorail.
Monorail or ferry boat to Magic Kingdom?
Ooh. Ferry boat.
Orange or Lime Garage?
Orange.
Seven Dwarfs Mine Train or Slinky Dog Dash?
Slinky Dog Dash.
Star Wars or Marvel?
Star Wars.
And finally, Mickey or Minnie?
Mickey.
All right, that's my rapid fires.
Easy enough.
All right. You thought they were going to be more difficult than that, didn't you?
I was like, oh man, am I going to have to think about this?
All right, guys. Now come to the point of the stream where it opens up to the chat. It's the chat's turn to ask you a question. All right, chat. Give Steven your best shot. All right. So while we wait for the chat to answer, because there's a delay, I'm going to go over my schedule real quick. So, guys, Sunday. Let me see. I'm trying to make sure my schedule in my head. So much pre-planned. I have to keep it straight in my head. Okay, so I think the next stream after today is Sunday. We are doing movie night. We're watching Lilo and Stitch.
Love it.
It's the final movie night in the series, because you'll see in a moment. Then our next stream after Sunday will be Tuesday. We will have the Mickey Bunch and Tailor Made Magic in the hot seat. They're following you. So that'll be Tuesday night. Then Wednesday, the current plan, this is not set in stone. This stream is not set in stone, but I'm got preliminary plans to stream Wednesday morning at Disney Springs for the reopening of World of Disney.
That'll be fun.
And then after that, the next stream will be a week from Sunday. Relaxing Sundays return, and we'll be at Disney Springs. So that's the schedule. Lots of pre-planned streams. I actually made all the thumbnails for the streams I have planned right now last night. So I don't have to make a thumbnail for a little bit.
It's a smart idea. All right, grab my water. Thirsty. 1 second.
Thirsty. All right, guys. Let's see. Any questions for Steven back in the chat? Because I know some few came in early in the stream. Well, we already answered that one. Michael Riley asked when you will be in Disney next, and basically the answer there is as soon as it's safe for him to be safe enough to do so.
Yes. Just hopefully sooner than later.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I forgot how beautiful some homes are out here.
I don't know if he's going to be willing to talk about this. So Rob asked, did Steven ever get the bogus fees fixed with the Dolphin Resort?
Nope. Never got it fixed. I'm still salty about that. And yeah, I never got that fixed. I even said something at the front desk when I was there, and they did nothing to help me. So I was like, cool. I ain't staying there ever again.
Stick to the Disney-owned hotels.
Yep. Adding all these extra charges.
Just means next time he's going to stay in Coronado Springs and Grand Destino Tower. That's all it means.
Ooh, don't tempt me.
Oh, I'm tempting you. He's absolutely going to stay in Grand Destino Tower now. I'm calling it.
No, I might be staying at someone's house. I already got someone offering me a place to stay. So we'll see.
Oh, cool.
I mean, it's cheaper that way.
I know, it is definitely cheaper.
Money.
More Scotch money.
I don't know. I've slowed down on all that. Or at least been doing my best. Trying to. Especially since we don't even have it at my store anymore. So I can't have my double have to work like I was having. Yeah.
I mean, I guess good. I guess good for your liver and good for your pocketbook, but still, man, that in a way still kind of sucks.
It does. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's not the world. I mean, I don't live off of it, thankfully.
Well, let's see. One of the last times I saw you at Disney World was you were getting I think you were getting a double baseline at Hollywood Studios.
Yes, probably.
So.
Yeah, when I'm out there, there's a place that I can get it. At least so, even as long as I'm like, if I'm at a park, I'll only have like 1 or 2 doubles though, like a day,
Okay.
and then maybe another one if we're out at like Disney Springs, or 2.
You're gonna make me miss Splitsville, and Splitsville is not even open right now.
I hear that they're supposed to be opening, so we'll see. I saw like a thing showing that
I know
all the places opening.
I know that all the restaurants have pared down menus right now.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a question for you. Has your work experienced any supply line cuts or shortages?
No, not at all. I mean, we had to cut some employees out, so we had to get rid of our servers, but we have still our staff in the back of the house and a couple bartenders. And that's about all we have at my store, and a couple managers.
All right. Well, anyway, everyone, any final words, Steven?
I miss you guys. I can't wait to see you all. Hopefully, like I said, it's sooner than later. We'll see. Let's hope for the best and pray for the best. I miss everyone. Can't wait to be back at Disney. I can't wait to be back streaming again, have time. I'm glad that we were actually able to have time to have a stream today and actually get to see everyone again and say hi. It's my first type of interview, so it was very different for me.
Oh yeah, you did well though. I think you did well.
Well.
All right. So anyway, guys, make sure you check out Steven's channel. He's not streaming right now. He only streams when he's at Disney World, unless he's got a home game to play, like a computer game. You got any plans on that?
I want it so. We are. When I get home, I am playing. Wouldn't surprise you. Star Wars: The Old Republic on the PC. It was one of the last gaming streams I did on the channel, and it didn't really turn out too well. If I get on the PlayStation tonight, I'm trying to think of a game that I could do, because I'm almost done with playing Final Fantasy, but there's some explicit language in it. That's why I kind of didn't play the game or stream the game.
You have Kingdom Hearts 3? That'd be perfect.
Oh, of course. Well, I could do that. I need to get the DLC and actually go through the DLC. We could do that. We could buy the DLC. That I know.
And there. Let me see. Where is it? I bought. Oh, did I buy it digitally? I think I bought it digitally. Please tell me I bought the physical copy. Okay, I am losing my mind, Steven. Oh, there it is.
Through a cobweb.
Lovely. I mean, you could always get, because this is in the PlayStation Store as well. You could always do that.
There it is. I have not played those in ages.
You could always do that.
I could. I mean, I was thinking about a game called Dragon Ball, but I'm sure a lot of people know that old show, Dragon Ball Z. I was going to do that one, but I was going to do it on my Twitch stream, or my Twitch channel instead.
Just remember, it's over 9,000, dude.
Yes.
It's over 9,000. All right, y'all. So you want to finish? Go ahead.
I was just going to say I could. No, you're fine. I was just going to say I could try. We'll see if I can get the live streaming working better for Star Wars, because last time it was super janky and laggy. It didn't work out too well. So we'll see. And maybe I might be able to do a stream tonight, but no promises.
All right, y'all. So this is Steven delivering the magic. Make sure you check him out. Subscribe to his channel. He does wonderful live streams at Disney when he's down here in Florida. Pretty much all day streams from the moment he gets in the park to the moment he leaves is when he's usually live. So
and usually after.
Oh yeah, he loves to take the stream to Disney Springs with us. So
that's right. Go dinner and all that good stuff.
Usually at Splitsville.
Usually, it's true.
All right. So Steven, thank you for joining me this evening. Hang around. Right. We're going to talk after I wrap up.
That so guys. Good.
All right, guys. So that's the end of tonight's stream. Again, we want to thank Steven for joining us tonight, taking his time out of his only day off to join us. And
I'd love to, though.
Yeah. All right. So, guys, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. If you haven't already, make sure you smash the like button on your way out the door. If you're not already, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Ring the bell icon so you know when I go live or post new videos in the future. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Those links are in the description down below. And if you feel so inclined, you can donate to the channel at any time at paypal.me/MyDisneyWorldFix.
Yeah, I get 10%.
Anyway, thank you all for tuning in tonight. So I'll see you real soon, and may all your dreams be magical. Good night, everyone.
Bye, guys.